Hello fellow gamers and internet content consumers.
I'm here with another Minecraft video. Me and Educated Fool work together on these 5 contraptions that you should have in any Minecraft world. He's actually on holiday, and he went to the Nether, and I hear they're having a heat wave at the moment. Well, enough explaining, let's get right into the video. Number 1. This over here is a small way of building a super smelter which cooks twice as fast, and it's got stuff in right now, and it will mean that you can store a lot more stuff. As you can see, I've got my 2 stacks of pork chops and my stack of blocks of coal. So what I want to do is place the blocks of coal in this chest and place the smeltables or things you want to cook in here. As you can see, these go through the hopper into the furnace and then cook at twice the speed because, as you can see, 2 are cooking at once. This also means that you can store huge amounts being cooked, so if you wanted you could go AFK and do like a massive cooking session sort of thing. This also works. I don't know where they are now. Oh, here they are. This also works with blast furnaces. If you want to place one in like that, obviously it will mess up a bit now since it has stuff in. That will also go into it, but that won't. That obviously only works with ores and I think stone, and it also works with smokers. So as you can see, that makes it actually go even faster than originally. It's a bit broken now that I've messed with that, but that makes it go faster. So as you can see, even in a few seconds, just remove that, I've got like 9 cooked pork chop. Number 2. This is a kind of like a good sophisticated way to make a bin in Minecraft, because normally what I normally see is just holes of lava which you can easily fall in and die and lose all your stuff, which is not very good. So you can see here I have my trash, and if I open this, you place it in and close it up, and then you wait a sec. So what you don't actually need is, you don't need these trapdoors around the outside, but I think that makes it look kind of like a park, a bin that you'd see in a park or something like that. So I can see it's slowly going away, and I'm going to explain how to make all these after I've shown you them all. Okay, this third one here is a type of door with loyalty, and it uses a loyalty trident. It doesn't have to be loyalty 3, I don't think, but I mean it's the better of them. So what you want to do is, with my one here, I've made it out of wood, so you can see, you look at this block here, this one head height, and go to the very lowest fragment and aim the thing and fire it, and then you can go through. So here, what the? I thought you were supposed to be on holiday. What? What is this? Okay, well, I guess going on to the next one. That's a bit weird. Don't know what to say about that. Just tried to swim in lava. So that's a really good way to open a door. This next one here, if you've not got any armor on, you walk in. It's an armor equipping station. As you can see from the sign here, armor equipping station. You walk in, I'll go into third person, and you are instantly put into diamond armor, which is really useful when you're getting ambushed by hobos, like like that, for when you just want to quickly get into your armor. Maybe if you can have that at home in your house, in case you die, you can have it next to your bed, so you can just run up to that, get equipped with your armor, and then run off and collect your stuff. I think that's actually a really useful thing to have in your world. This last one, I'm gonna have to take my armor off for this. Well, I don't have to take it all off, but here you go. This last one here is an elytra, it's an elytra launcher. So what you do is you run onto this. You don't need this to be obsidian, I don't think. You just want it to be an immovable block. So you run up to that, fires you in the air, the second one fires in the air, and you fly away. So that's really good for when you have fireworks. I don't have them on me right now, but if you want to do that again. Oh, it didn't work that time. But as you can see, basically just launches you, and you go start flying like that. So that's another really actually useful thing. That's really useful for when you don't know how to, or you're not good enough at doing this. I'm not very good at it either, it seems. But what you do, I go into survival, I can show you. You can fly off. I don't know. I'll have to practice that a bit. But you can just jump and fly off with firework naturally. So now I'm going to explain how all these work and how you want to make them. So this first one here, you want to. This is quite a simple one, so this won't take much. You want to have 6 hoppers and 6 chests. And what you want to do is you want to place your chest. I'll show you here if I collect these things here. You want to place your chests on the floor like this, next to each other. Place 2 hoppers facing into them. Your furnaces, smokers, or blast furnaces there with 2 more hoppers facing in. On top of that, you want to crouch when you're going into any of these storage units to place on them. And then you want to place 2 chests next to each other again, once again like that. And then top of that, 2 hoppers facing into these smelter things here, and place those 2 chests on top. So you can label them like I did, because I often forget. But if you're interested, the top one is the thing you're smelting / burning, and the bottom, this middle one's the fuel, and that's the what comes out of it once you've done it. So as you can see here, I've already got a stack and like 4 pork chops. It's actually really efficient. So how you do this second one here is this one. How it works is what you'll need something, let's say something sand to throw away. Place it in it, and what happens is that goes down into this hopper, which goes into this dropper down here. And normally that wouldn't dispense, but we've got this hopper clock thing going, so you want to have, if you don't know how to do that, you want to have place 1 hopper, place another facing into it, place another facing into that, and then place an item in that. That means that it travels between them. And then what you want to have is a comparator facing out of that, which makes like a clock kind of thing. And that running into a dropper shoots them into lava below. The lava can be right in front of it, but I think that's not as good, since if it's right in front of it, it could set stuff on fire, which obviously wouldn't be very good if your whole house is made out of wood, or even just something you don't want burned down. So as you can see there, it's all gone. That's really useful to have dotted around the place. You can have them if you've got like a garden somewhere, I don't know, wherever you really want. The third one here, this is a more complicated thing, so I'm not really going to explain how to, I'm not going to step by step build it, but I'll explain how to make it and how it works. So as I said, you need a loyalty trident, because when you throw a loyalty trident, I don't know if you can see, but it disappears for a sec as it hits the wall, as it starts coming back to you. That makes it so, I think I might be able to show you, it goes through the wall there, which means if you have tripwire hooks behind it, that activates them, which is a really useful thing to know. Then you can have that running into a redstone thing. I've got a what's it called, a pulse extender here, which is just 2 comparators facing opposite directions. Means it lasts for longer, so it's easier to run through pistons door with a redstone torch, and then into these pistons here. And then you can have any type of hidden room in here. I mean, educated fool has this. I don't know what this is, but it's here. You can hide your precious valuable items in there if you wanted. So this here, how this works, it's an item equipping station. So this is really simple. You just have 4 dispensers like this, one facing up and then facing around like that. You can make it more complicated, but I think for now this is really all you need. And you can put armor in it, you can put your elytra in it like that, and as long as it's armor, it will dispense it straight into your armor slots, obviously. And then actually, if you wanted, you could also have it with weapons, so you can have a weapon one and a armor one right next to each other, so you walk into one and then walk into the other. That would be really good. So last one here, again, a tiny bit more complicated. So what you need an elytra, and what you want, you don't need to have obsidian. As I said, I think on PC, on computer, I think furnaces are removable, but you'll have to test that. You could probably search on the internet as well, removable objects. The easiest one, I think, and the nicest looking one is obsidian. Educated fool just died. So what you want is a pressure plate on that obsidian, facing into redstone that activates the sticky piston, which has slime block on top of it, with 2 redstone repeaters set to 4 ticks up here into another like slime piston launcher with a piston set redstone repeater set to 3 ticks. Sorry. So how that works then, as I showed you before, what you do, you can get fireworks like this. They're quite easy to make, especially if you have a creeper farm, which I might show how to make in a future episode. But this, you might want to fiddle around with these a bit, because this isn't perfectly timed. It could be better timed, but I don't know really how to. So what you want to do, you want to run up to it, fires in the air, fires in the air, and you're off. So if you enjoyed this video, this took me a while to do, to make. Since I'm not amazing at redstone, it took me a while to figure these things out. So if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications, also liking and commenting. That will really help me out. And if you turn on the notifications, you'll get notified by YouTube whenever I post a video. I think that's how it works. That means you'll be up to date on all the redstone and building tips that I have to offer. As I said again, just like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.